Excuse me. Yo, first One Piece reaction in quite a while. I'm ready to get into it. Eating some pizza right now. It's pretty bad timing. I could have just waited. I've never been the type to wait. I just do it. Get into it, and that will go against what I do. A lot to be like, no, I can't eat on stream. I can't eat on stream. Can't do that. I wouldn't be Steve-O, would I? I don't think so. All right, so this cover for Some Jump looks nice. Nami titties. Chopper right here. Luffy with the initial post time skip outfit. Yo, that's cool. They got this half of the straw hats, and then the other half they like look like they on two separate sides of the world. Luffy like in front, he waving to the other guys, and Frankie like super, and you know where Usopp at? Is he hiding? Oh no, he just laid back, and Robin standing there, and Zoro looking all menacing as usual. All right, man. First page of chapter 900. Oh, the title of the chapter is Bad End Musical. That doesn't sound too good. I hear that this one is pretty hype, and people is like going crazy. It's like, oh my god, what's going to happen? Well, not what's going to happen, but I guess what is it going to look like? Because people reading the spoilers know what's going to happen. But. All right, so the cover page is cool. It's like Chibi Straw Hat Alliance. That was going on. Because you got, well, I don't see Law, but I see Beppo. So I was about to say Law and his people, but all I see is Beppo, but I guess that's because he's a mink. And you got the rest of the minks too. So there's that. And Zoro's inside one of these tents. And Wanda opened it up, trying to give him an apple. Sanji's over here cooking with Carrot, trying to make her a grilled carrot. It's funny that her name's Carrot. And Robin sitting there. She the thickest chibi, bruh. Most definitely eating an apple. In a green dress and with the green sunglasses on her forehead. Should have been eating a green apple. Green's my favorite color. All right, gotta read all this text around the borders. The story that had rave reviews in the One Piece magazine. One Piece novel Ace will go on sale on April 4th. The cover will be drawn by Oda himself. A super celebration, the 900 chapter milestone. What will happen during the escape from Whole Cake Island is the ultimate climax in the lead color page. Volume 88 as well as Color Walk 8 Wolf are selling fast now. The manga starts from on page 27. A planner drawn by Oda is included to support the new semester for students, as well as adults, just before Wano. A card sticker. Okay. Wait, so just before Wano, is that supposed to mean that they're skipping the Reverie? I hope that doesn't happen. Unless, like some people have said, the Reverie and Wano's going to run concurrent. But I hope we get a full arc for the Reverie, man. I feel like that deserves it. That's such a big moment, such a big thing that's been talked about throughout the series, and we finally get to experience it in real time within the story. I think we actually got to get the full breadth of that. I want it to be like 2 chapters, 5 chapters, or even just 10. I want the Reverie to at least be 20 chapters. That's me personally. All right, so first page. Yo, she already jumping down, bruh. Puff's Island, Big Mom's side. A real meal. Chomp. And Prometheus hovering over the island. Yo, she gorging on that thing, man. Everybody running. You can hear her munching in the distance. Pearl Sparrow and Baba Ra, they looking. Pearl Sparrow still getting tended to. He looking through the binoculars. Beige got the tank treads, and he carrying Sheep on away. And she looking back, she like, oh. But what does she see? Oh, she see Big Mom swallowing the cake. She, cool. That method will take the whole night, won't it? We don't have this sort of time. We'll bake it in 2 hours. Are you joking? It'll be fine. He's a true cook. Why are you grinning to yourself? Be more serious about this, Blackleg. Your ship and the lives of your crew, along with the lives of those in this country, are on the line right now, you know? Oops, I was just thinking about Big Mom calling this cake delicious with a delighted face. And Pudding over there having a fit. She's like, how lovely. Thinking about her delighted face. Don't you realize that your life is in danger? Man, that nigga love cooking, man. Let the nigga love what he love. Alright. Nice little flashback. Oh, and Big Mom, she oh. She got the Renegon eye. She fall back. First we're like, Mama, is it the poison? And it's like heaven beaming down. Start tears dripping from her eyes, and she got that face, yo. Yo, Oda with this pedal, man. It's so good that I could die right now. So delicious and sweet. Oh man, I feel you. I feel you, Lin Lin. This is it. The wedding cake. Finally, she got that damn wedding cake. It worked. Look, she stopped rampaging. Look, is Mama regaining her senses? Hell no. She eating that cake. She gone. What about the poison? There's no way they didn't put any in it. It just didn't work on Mama as expected. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? You damn near shitting your pants over the thought of it working. This is the best. The sweetness. I know I've tasted it somewhere before. What does this taste? Yummy. This is an announcement to all of the islands of Tartarland, Perodine. The damage will spread no further. And Mondor sitting on the book, like, yes, yes. Because of the efforts of the Charlotte family's 35th daughter, Pudding. Mama's tantrum is ended. The critic gonna go to Pudding. I was so scared. It's going to be okay now. Thank goodness. I thought she would reach our island next. Since ours is right next to Cacao Island, back street. Lady Pudding was able to use that Trader chiffon in her chocolate to save Tuttleland admirably. Okay. I was about to mess that word up. That's amazing. Thank you for this. I expected no less from Lady Pudding. Thank you so much, Lady Pudding. And she's sitting there in the alley. Like, no, it wasn't me. Just thinking to herself. Thinking about that Chef D. Near Cacao Island at sea. The hell is this? Hey, the ships aren't moving. The fishermen in the sea are. We're the Sun Pirates. Who's this guy? Just around water? Oh, he jumped out the water. He got a mermaid tail. Using trident, clashing with that nigga with the sword. Random niggas. We're the Sun Pirates. Use this chance to sail straight ahead. There's a hole at the bottom of the ship. Captain Jinbei. Look, they made a path for us. We're going to plow right through. Go, Jinbei. Thank you, everyone. Water saw me in the back like, holding ships in the air. Big ass nigga, man. I see. They were also the ones who stopped the enemy trackers from working. Why didn't I realize that before? They ended up helping me to the very end, as expected of Jinbei's crew. Alright, so Oven just came out the mirror. It's Master Oven. Is it alright over at Cacao Island? Just now, Brule brought us some Germa-effective bullets. It's only a matter of time now. What's wrong with these scans? But more importantly, I can't forgive that little kid who defeated Katakuri. And Luffy just in there like, thanks you guys. Please take care of Jinbei, Straw Hat. Thanks you guys. Alright, so they weren't using the candy-jacketed bullets, apparently. They just now got them. Alright, they got everything back on track. Oh! Get out of my way, fishman. Yo! Hot sea hell. Yo, the nigga Oven just baked the whole sea, bro. Why did Subi include it? The nigga Oven getting feats, bro. It's Oven. Not good. The sea is boiling up. Why did Subi go that? He's like, oh, it's too hot. I guess they close. My door. The Queen Mama chanter is almost there. What? All right, I made it in time. Fluffy, chomp, gulp. Fluff, chomp, gulp. Okay, so I guess they doing it. What is this dreamy taste? She's singing and everything. No, this is beyond my wildest dreams. I can't even find the words to describe it. What is this? What is this taste? Is that a graveyard? Like past her uvula? Is that what that is? Damn, this seems pretty cryptic, right? Is that the right word? Morbid? Is that the word I'm looking for? I know she eat people, but you gotta have like the symbolism of a graveyard in her mouth. It's pretty dark. It's a taste that could even make a dead puppy break into a dance. What? What's wrong with this broad? It's a pet cemetery. A pet cemetery in her mouth? Is that what that is? So sweet. Or is this just some random imagery that Oda just came up with? So sweet and milky. And milky. So velvety. So velvety. And risky. Ship. Is that the Big Mom pirate ship in front of the Sunny? Is that what this is? If that's the case, then oh wow. Look, that's right. This kind of a ruckus, it's like when a bomb is thrown into an amusement park. In my stomach. A big ceremony. Who the hell is this nigga? Did he just pull a Galan and just like swipe his sight to the side one time and just throw niggas out the way? Except when Galan did it, he knocked over a whole town. Nigga pulling now. Watch out, flip the page. This nigga knock over a whole town, man. What's this nigga name, man? What's this nigga name? Is this Nami? Because she making that face like she can't believe what's going on. So I guess the Big Mom Pirate's about to do that thing to him like they should have done in the first place. Hey, mother, can you feel it? This overflowing, blissful sweetness. On the Derma getting that thing done to him too. That's right. It's the taste of the happiness from back then. Happy birthday, Lin Lin. Oh, wow. And Ichiji taking it in stride like he always has. Let's eat again, together someday. The sweet, and milky, and velvety, and risky. Yo, they blowing up the seat, what is it? Snail boats. They're blowing up the snail boats, man. Vince Smoke snail boats getting that thing done to him. Oh, Big Daddy Judge came out, man. Hey, mother, I can definitely do it, right? Create a peaceful world where everyone's happy. A place where no race is rejected. Although if you try to leave, I'll kill you. All right, so Luffy pointing. Brook over there about to rip his head off, which wouldn't be hard to do. Jinbei still trying to steer, Nami trying to calm him down, and Chopper like clinging to Luffy. Luffy pointing at though, I guess I'm about to find out. A deal with the devil in the peaceful Tato land where everyone is family and ruled by the kind queen. Big Mom. Is that the Sunny? Can't stand this nigga, man. Swear I can't stand this nigga. I mean, we all saw the break coming. We saw the break coming. What I really don't understand is like, at this point, like I'm always like, it could happen. You can't count out no possibilities. But throughout this entire arc, we've seen things like this. Not of this severity, because we literally just seen their whole ship go up in flames. And you see the rubble. I don't see how they could get out of this unless, I mean, Wada Sumi didn't look like he was out of commission, so maybe he saved them. But then again, it seemed like they still in that part of the ocean that oven was turning into an oven. So I mean, but then again, Jinbei's with them, so and they in water, that's his domain. But you got to think if he was really that capable because of the water, then he would have done something. Like being on the ship shouldn't limit him, since he has telekinetic control over the water. I'm just trying to think of a way that they could get out of this, but because it's like, you know, they ain't dead. That would just be a little too much. But at the same time, it's got to be something. Like, can't just be like, oh, Luffy started swimming, man. You know, he broke his limits. And it's crazy how Oda did this, because it's like, but I guess that just shows how much of a leader Big Mom is. Just knowing that she's in her right mind just gets everybody to act right. It's like, cause other than Big Mom snapping out of her trance, I don't see what was stopping them from doing this exact same thing 10 chapters ago. Like, oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's the homies. I think it's the homies, even though I don't think the homies should be, like, if the homies are that much of a deal, that might be what that thing was that looked like it was Solo in the German. What if that was just a random homie? And if that's the case, then Big Mom's even more broken than previously believed. Hold up though. Cause he actually looked familiar. I feel like we saw him at the wedding, but Oda's like shadow in his face or something. But he looked tall though. I don't think that nigga at the wedding was that tall. And the one I'm thinking of, like, I don't see why he'd be hiding his face. And where's snacking all this? The homies make that big of a difference though? That's kind of crazy. I can understand the ship because it seems like that's directly, you know. Oh, no. Seems like the ship directly tied to Big Mom. So I can understand the ship making a big difference like that. But all the rest of the homies, I don't know. Unless it's like specified. Because I've always been in the mindset that Zeus, Prometheus, Napoleon, they weren't the only ones that are special. Even though these other ones that are, of course, speculative for me because it wasn't confirmed or anything, but it just doesn't make sense to me for her to put all of her eggs in, well, I guess it's not one basket, it's 3 baskets, but at the same time she carried those 3 baskets with her at all times, so it might as well be one. So if it is her soul power that makes Zeus, Prometheus, and Napoleon so special, then I don't think she would delegate that all to those 3 entities. You know, so I guess that one homie, or at least I'm speculating that it's a homie, it could just be another one of her kids or something. The thing that looked like it was Solo in the German, maybe that's one of those special homies. But he not as strong as like Zeus, Prometheus, or Napoleon. Maybe that's what it is. Cause I can imagine just a random nigga just come out there and just thrash the German. That's weird. Unless the ladder of power in the Big Mom powers is like pretty wonky, because I wouldn't think there would be so much separation between guys like Yuan, Raisin, and then Oven, Daifuku, and then Katakuri and those guys to the point to where like Yuan and Raisin getting thrashed by Germa. Well, not even Raisin, just you, because Raisin actually got kicked to the side by Sanji, which technically Sanji's German, but yeah, that's a whole nother argument. But but yeah, that's kind of weird that there's somebody else in the crew other than Katakuri, of course, because we saw he bodied Ichiji fairly easily. So it's like there's somebody else who can do something like that, make quick work of not just Ichiji but the rest of them niggas too at the same time. And it might not even be that they were getting thrashed. It's just that was just one attack apparently, but it didn't look too good for them. And going by the overall tone of the chapter, it seemed as if that was supposed to be shown that that whoever that was just a little too much for them. And I've been of the mindset throughout this entire arc that the Straw Hat should be getting thrashed, and I don't feel like it should have taken all of what we've seen throughout this arc to get to this point. Because there's been so many ample opportunities for Oda to do this exact same thing, but I guess he just wanted that 900. But also Luffy versus Katakuri, that was something that he wanted to do, but I don't even think that needed to happen, or at least it didn't need to happen over such a wide span. Especially if he was going to make Luffy win in the way that he did anyway. That could have happened. It could have happened in a shorter amount of chapters. I don't think it had to be stretched out the way that it was. But that's just me. But yeah, this is a pretty good chapter, man. Pretty good. I like the orgasm. That's nice. The foodgasm. That was definitely dope. That face. I just seen OV in the chat saying something about that panel though, and I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently, there's a panel that I should be looking out for, and I'm pretty sure that's the one he was talking about with Big Mom's face. Anything else happened in this chapter? Yeah, but oven with the feet stove, man. Like we seen him do it, but we didn't see him do it on that skill. Like turning the ocean into an oven, son. That's too sexy. Like this is basically what Sanji did to Watatsumi and then some. Even though he didn't give Watatsumi those severe burns though. It didn't seem like he was like unconscious the way Sanji did it, but still, he did it on such a larger scale. Even if the power was like kind of a few notches down, just that scale. Like I feel like people don't give scale enough credit, which is why you look at a guy like Streusen and you laugh when people say that he's the truth. I feel like there's enough evidence for a guy like Streusen being extremely powerful, but people just don't buy into it for some reason. Anything else happened in this chapter though? I think that was pretty much it. I mean, I talked about Big Mom's presence, how what her snapping out of her fit was able to do for the crew. Snack was facing. Oh, that was Snack. Oh, snap! Yo, that's actually pretty hype. Oh, that is Snack. Yo, and Judge actually look ready too. I hope he ready, man. I don't want to see this nigga get thrashed. Oh, so Snack is a swordsman. Oh, I guess that takes away how people used to try to say that a Rouge wouldn't be too effective against swordsmen, which I never understood. But I do remember people trying to make that argument though. Like his power is literally taking pain, and Snack using a sword or some sort of bladed weaponry. Assuming that's a bladed weapon, because it could be like a cricket bat or something, for all I know. I'm disappointed her clothes didn't come off too. You're not alone. The scythe guy looks like Drug Piccolo. I mean, the only thing he got in common is the scythe. I think he really looks like Piccolo. Go too far back. I think I did. I definitely did. Where is it though? Okay, it's right here. Yeah, I don't think that's Piccolo. They look a little too big to be Piccolo. Like too tall. This nigga the size of building, so I don't think Piccolo was taller than Stussy, was he? I don't think he was. Excuse me. Over for German. Nah, it looked like Judge still got a chance to do something. And that would be great if Oda does that for Judge. Because it doesn't seem like he was you know, really trying to throughout this arc, it doesn't seem like he really cared too much about letting characters get particular shine in terms of combat. But if he does that for Judge here, I'd really be proud. You know, that might be what it is. He probably just envisioning that. But I hope Oda wouldn't troll like that though. And I don't even think she understands the situation well enough to be envisioning all this. Like she envisioning Mondora like, yeah, now's my time to shine. And she envisioning Snack and Judge about to go up against each other. I don't think so. Maybe just the ship blowing up, maybe. But even then, like I said, I hope that Oda wouldn't troll like that. That'd be a little too crazy. What's up, Caesar? What's up, Russell? Seeing Bow in the chat. OV. OP or die. Ali Saleh. What's good, bruh? Russell. Randy. I appreciate that. OP or die. That chapter was pretty crazy, man. Help time. No, I disagree. I don't think it's over for German. What a time to be alive. Yeah, man. 900 chapters of GOAT piece. What's good, Blaze Boat? Freshwater EP coming soon. This nigga so stupid. Hydro pump a hoe. Yo. Hydrating hoe since 2010. You know what? I feel that on every level. Yeah, Pinguino, Piccolo was pretty short compared to that guy. Is that Snack facing George? Yeah, I think so. Bao said that, and I went back to go look at it, and I'm like, yeah, I think that was Snack. You know, I'm sitting up wondering like, what's got people going so crazy? And as I'm reading the chapter, I'm like, okay, Big Mom's eating the cake, she's enjoying herself. Then at the end, the straw hats get blown up, so I'm like, okay, okay. German getting to work from this lanky ass dude. Yeah, man. I think that lanky ass dude was solo the straw hats, man. Honestly. Minus God Usopp, of course. Man, this piece of cold. Oven redeemed himself. I think he'd been redeemed himself. But after he got ran over by the tank, he he was about to stop Capone's ship from even leaving. But then what's his name? Um Pound got in the way. And like he did the same thing against Capone's ship, and it was like the ship's actually taking damage. And all he did was heat up the sea. I can only imagine how hot that water was. And then the oven shut down Peckham's. Basically did it single handedly. With no hands. Yeah, he one shot an entire New World Pirate crew. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Putting it into perspective. Judge might be top 5 if he can get out of this one, man. If he can get out of this one, he might be top 5. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's getting kind of late, and I got work in the morning. So I'll see y'all boys later. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Legend in the chat, Blaze Boy. Shout out to Blaze Boy. Shout out to the rest of you niggas, man. I appreciate y'all. Sanji's the king of the L's after this arc. Well, I'd hope not, but this is how Oda's doing things, you know. Good job, fellas out there. I'll see you guys later. Like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Go tell your friends about me and put some comments in the comments section for this commemorative 900 chapter of One Piece, the best-selling manga in history. And that's how we're gonna end it. Oh wait, nah, I love all my niggas. Shout out to all my niggas. We them boys doing a thing in 2018. My nigga Grim. Shout out to my nigga Grim. Grimmy. And so long. Toodaloo.